Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Yo-Yo Reacts to the Street Fighter 6 Metro City Academy that happens every Friday. I meant to record this on Friday. I'm recording it now, Monday. I've been playing Octopath Traveler 2 on stream. That's all I really want to play, so it kind of got pushed in the back burner. And I was like, I need to record it because I recorded every other video, and I am a man that likes to be consistent. Unfortunately, I'm a few days late, but the video will still be out. This week, Metro City Academy has Tasty Steve on it, right? Commentator that everybody loves. So hopefully, if you love it, leave a comment down below. Leave a like. Subscribe to the channel. We're close to 100 subscribers. I never thought I'd be able to say that. But yeah, let's get into it. Only 30. Let me hit one of those. Let me hit 3 little taps. Oh, Tasty
we're an
Steve.
hour late to class, but hey, everything's okay. Welcome back.
Oh, they're late.
To
I'm late.
Academy.
We're all
My
late.
name is Vicious to teach you guys everything that you need to know getting into the world of Street Fighter 6. Now, I know I promised you guys Alana Pierce. Well, we had a little bit of a unfortunate circumstance regarding the travels, but hey, no problem there. We might get
because I remember last week they were like, it's going to be the
I would like to
Capcom
introduce you to
creator.
another special guest.
I guess they're like, yo, Steve, you're on payroll. Get your ass in here.
It's Tasty Steve, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on, man?
Good, bro? How you been, man?
I feel like you haven't stopped.
Bro, same. I literally just saw it. We were just commentating together.
Oh, yeah. Capcom Cup. Hopefully you guys watched Capcom
Cup. Top 8-16 with the boy Jammers. It was beautiful. It was a good time. And honestly, I never get tired of seeing you, so it's okay.
Oh,
and,
nice.
We get to get a
that's
little bit of a different spin in the realm of Street Fighter. Not only are we commentating in the game, but now we actually get to show the world what we're actually capable of and that the commentators do play.
Okay.
I did have Sajab up a little bit earlier, one of the premier commentators throughout the entirety of
Wait,
the
did he say a little bit earlier? Is this all
recorded
in one day?
That exact same thing,
Are these all recorded in one day? Vicious just drop it?
What character
also, that's a really cool sweater.
For this very special episode of
Bait with Ryu in it?
So, look,
kind of cool.
Obviously, they just had those sick trailers that they just dropped with all those characters. I'm not touching any of those just yet.
Because we don't have
any of those. But if we did, I'd be messing with Marissa. But we don't. But if we did, that's who I would get. So I'm going to stick to Ken. Ken is one of my all-time classic favorite characters. Right. I've loved him from the beginning. Obviously, I feel like one of the cooler of the
I feel like we've only talked about Ken and Luke and Guile.
That's totally understandable. My older brother was.
Why are they gonna like break down Kimberly?
You know, different,
right?
Or Jamie,
long hair, ponytail.
It's gonna be a good. It's gonna be a good
like we're talking about old characters,
really
and I guess Luke's like somewhat new, but you know what I mean.
Get you situated with the characters and what's to expect with Street Fighter 6. We're gonna be doing classic mode as well. But for those of you in the chat, we've been throwing out a lot of goodies your way for not only paying attention but also being very active in the chat. In fact,
the last thing was super cool, like the Street Fighter 2
with us, Andy Wong, the voice of God. Coming in.
I'm here.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, you're here. What else do we got for the folks at home, actually?
So, for the previous...
Vicious plays on a Korean stick?
Like
a bat top?
We have giveaways every single time we do these. So, today...
It plays on a bat top? I didn't know that.
We have another vinyl.
Cool prizes.
Super cool prizes. Vinyl by Lace.
Cool prizes.
Oh, that's super cool. Rose, Dan, Abel, Birdie.
Ooh, wait a minute. I didn't even know it was
Sagat.
Alpha. Wait a minute.
They even have a little back part of it, a little faded too. But yeah, 100% in alpha vinyl.
Ryu.
Really cool.
Yeah, and there's gonna be a little, little something that we're gonna talk about later on of how like.
Hey now.
What if you don't have a record player? I guess it's just a collector's item.
Okay.
Show them the second thing.
Right now.
I'm gonna pull it out of the plastic bag.
Oh yeah, because it's
the Christmas bag. Boom.
This is actually.
Oh my God, that's so cool.
Look at the prizes.
Champion Edition Mini Microplayer by My Arcade.
Does it actually play?
We don't even get these, man.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Does it actually? Does it play or no? Is it just like a?
Tune in or stay tuned in. We're gonna tell you how to get these. There's some special going on, but it all does involve a Gleam link that I'm gonna be posting in chat.
How come other fighting games don't do this?
And whoever wins,
like how come Guilty Gear?
Tasty Steve will autograph.
I have like something on my face. I'm sorry if I'm picking my face.
If you really want my autograph, I will.
How come other fighting games don't ever do like retro shit?
Vinyl might not be in there.
It's really impressive.
It's a trade-off. If I give you my autograph, it's actually I take the vinyl. That's how it works. I like these things.
We've talked about this with the chat. We kind of make make our guests earn the right to distribute some of these prizes.
Okay.
Is that low enough? Is that good enough?
I'm kind of the mean guy.
Looks like it's good enough.
Hence the name
Looking over there.
If you happen to beat today's challenge, which we will reveal later on, if you happen to beat today's challenge, you get to choose which prize to distribute to chat. However, if you happen to fail the challenge, we'll figure that out when we get there. I'm not going to give you guys too much. In fact, I'm going to switch the gears around a little bit. We've talked about Ken a little bit earlier as to why it's your favorite character.
Don't tell me we're going to look at Ken.
In terms of the gameplay, I did get to see you exercise this character over at Capcom Cup with a handful of players. If I were to give you a minute to highlight the biggest strengths, in your opinion, that Ken has, would you be able to do so?
Yeah. Of course.
Hold on. Let me get the timer ready.
Okay.
Let me get the timer. I know you're ready to go.
Ken is a Goober-ass character in fucking six.
Like, I got to say it, and then I got to run around the room one time.
That's the whole point
Ken
of
is
the
academy. In my opinion, Ken is a Goober-ass character. Giving him the Rekka is just Goober.
Straight like, Steve, what are you doing?
That's Goober. A low overhead.
So you said academy, you already got my nerves up, man.
Gogeta 4. Am I bad at the game? Probably, man. I haven't played it. So.
As soon as I say go, I need you to name. Go ahead.
How much time do I have?
Don't worry about it. I'll tell you when you're done. All right.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Biggest strengths, go.
Okay. So he has great damage, special initial damage just right off the bat. He has great carry to the corner right off the bat without meter on top of that. And once he gets you to the corner, his pressure and his high-low mix-up because of that is really, really strong. I think Ken really shines in those 3 areas. Not only, but from my take on the game so far and what I've played a little bit, just coming from the betas, that's what I see.
This man's spitting. He even had time to spare, I think.
30 seconds left.
Boom!
All
right,
so let's go.
All right. One of the things I will add on to that,
he looks cooler this time around with his hobo jacket. I love it.
Where did he get that jacket, though?
I mean, look, you got it when you go into hiding, bro. Ken knows what's up.
I'm not trying to interrupt them. I guess they're already done.
But still,
We'll take that.
He also has a fireball on DP, right, which makes him good for neutral and zoning as well.
I feel like his jacket is worth more than most of the buildings.
And fireballs seem to be really useful because they really chip down your drive gauge. But of course, you gotta use parry. If somebody doesn't use parry, then that's just drive gauge that you're winning for free.
That's
from the 3
true.
Series, he has the Shippu Jinrai Kyaku. It's so cool. And they actually include the little lightning flash, too, as it gets started.
Straight homage to Third Strike. And on top of it, I'm going to tell you right now, even if we like to go back to it, even in the Versus series, bruh, he had the kicks, bro.
He did.
And you got to mash him. It's one of the few times you got the and he's and he get the extra. It's like da.
The best
I loved it.
I know we went past the 60 seconds, but his voice in Alpha was like Shippu Jinrai. It sounded so anime, and it was the coolest.
I've been a fan since Super Turbo actually.
Just for now.
I've been a fan since Super Turbo. If you guys didn't know.
At the moment.
But yeah, I wish they just talked. I wish by now they would talk about Jamie or Kimberly.
You could be player 1 for the training mode.
Got it.
For now.
We have talked about 3 returning characters.
I'm going to have you pick the stage as
well. These are all characters that everybody played during the beta. Everybody played Ken, Guile, and fucking. And most people played Luke. Where the fuck is Chun-Li at?
It's actually
amazing. I feel like you saw rarely any Chun-Li's, and she has a really high skill ceiling. Why is nobody they should have showed off Chun-Li by now?
More of the traditional sense for those that have been playing fighting games that are very much so used to the structure of how Street Fighter operates, a normal 6-button fighter. More so, I think P has a pretty decent time with modern, which we'll cover eventually. But for the most part, I think classic style. You guys are going to be well acquainted with this character either way. I think he's very, very easy and fun to pick up.
I do like his hair in this game. I'm not going to lie. Ken does look cool in this game.
Ken that I really like this time around.
I'm excited to see the costume. I'm really excited to see the costumes they do in this game.
Fun. But personally, him having the stance to go into have those powered up moves, right? The powered up Tatsu, the powered up uppercut, the powered up Dragon Lash, right? All those things really
do some faces.
There you go. Anyways, all those things really do make him a lot cooler. I'm a flashy guy when it comes to fighting games, and I also like hitting a lot of buttons in the negative ways and the best ways possible. Even when I'm negative, I like to hit buttons. But when I'm doing combos, cool combos, flashy combos, Ken now has that, right? So you can tell he has the regular uppercuts, right? And typically the heavy punch one had the fire on it, but not anymore, right? We got the Tatsus as well. Right?
Interesting, yeah.
Right, we got Dragon
Tatsu looks so
That's a new move.
Funky.
Yeah, brand new move, right? And if I'm not mistaken, EX gets through fireballs, no?
I don't know, but I'm going to parry it.
Wow, just for show, you just had to stop my show like that? Wow, teachers, this guy's interrupting me. See, this is why I don't like school, man. Anyways.
That was a really good parry, dude. That was actually a really good parry.
And we talked about this, right? He has like this run, right?
It's like Street Fighter 5, right? The V skill 1.
So it's basically V skill 1, and you have like the cancel with light kick. You have the overhead.
How do you actually do the
kick.
run initially?
So it's 2 kick buttons at the same time.
Any
right?
2 kick
Any
buttons,
two
right?
kick buttons.
Oh,
at the same
okay.
time, right? And you get follow-ups with each kick button. So cancel for the light kick.
Is the cancel
medium
safe?
Kick, the overhead for the step kick that everybody's used to from Street Fighter 5. It's just heavy kick, right? So you get all these options, right? Cancel this as well, right? But also with this run, right? You actually get the transition and level up your moves, right? So I know we was missing the fire, but bam,
it's back,
the fire
baby.
is back,
with
baby. The
run.
fire is back, baby. Just like you see in that art,
which
from
is
Ken,
actually
still
good,
has
right?
the
Because
fire. But also, one
I
of the
will
things
say
they
this
did, which
requires
is
some
really,
skill.
really cool, stylistic.
A little bit
I could say that
extra.
on here. The flaming Tatsumaki Simple Kyaku. That's what we've never.
Can I get that
this
one
is
more
a,
for
this is
the, for the
flaming
linguistics?
Tatsumaki Simple Kyaku.
Bars.
This is a first, bro. First off, I'm really
Bars.
bad at typically, pronouncing those names, but
You killed
bam,
that.
gotcha. But also, this is outside of a super move. This is the first time we've seen like the flaming EX
agree.
kicks, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's really cool. Now,
At least
all
you're
those
standing.
things combined, you still have these, right?
Yeah. Oh, this is a reintroduction to the Jinrai kicks. He had access to these initially in Super Turbo, where they granted him a little bit of extra love to kind of differentiate him from Ryu. Over the course of the series, they've actually focused on that a little bit more. The first time we actually didn't get to see them as much, I feel like, would be possibly in the 3 series, where they just kind of made it like a special normal, right? Where you actually hold the button down and he gets like access to Thunder Kick that way. It was,
Dude, the high low is
very
crazy.
much so a different kind of Ken.
As long
They
as
had
the
taken that
high-
away from him in
The fact that there's
Street
an
Fighter 4
EX
and Street
version is
Fighter
also
5, I
funny.
think. But I feel like in
The
a way
EX version
it's
looks
a,
cool.
it's
I
a
didn't really
nice
see many people use
reintroduction
it during
to
the
a
beta
special
when
move
I
we used to
played.
have. So it's a hybrid of new and old.
Also, another thing about this is if you notice, right, even though he does have like the regular flame additions, he still has like the EX options as
Right.
well, right? And he has that up combo ending
It's on
Tatsu as
fire.
well, right? The whole
Pretty
time
sick.
on fire. So a lot of cool.
Ken does
instances
look
where,
good,
like,
I'm not gonna
I
lie.
said,
He
the
is
flashiness
a
comes out of
Goober
Ken.
character,
I've always felt like
but he does
he's
look
been
good.
the flashier of the show, though.
I can't say he doesn't-
Look at me
he
shine.
doesn't
I
look
actually
good.
kind of missed the top.
I'm just gonna get
down,
used to having to fight a bunch of
karate
them.
gi outfit that he had with the Under Armour. I miss it. Hopefully it comes back. But yeah, like the character overall.
Yeah, I did like his
is a lot
5
flashy,
outfit.
Looks a lot cooler. His combos are a lot cooler.
Yeah.
And just to like talk about it, like you said, that Dragon Lash, the brand new move right there that we've seen a lot of people use, close the distance pretty well, especially in neutral.
Yeah, that's something that's also we didn't get to really cover as much. The run you could add into Dragon Lash. The only special you can't really enhance, I feel like, is the fireball, right? Because I'm doing a fireball motion.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry. After the
Dude,
run,
imagine the
I
game
feel
with
like he's like,
fire
you know what, I'm just gonna
fireball,
leave that
like
to
a
Ryu.
fucking
It's all
Akuma
he's
ass
left.
fireball
That's
with
what
the
we
run.
thought, and then Ken.
That would have
that's
been
pretty much
fucking
it.
wild.
So that's just sweet karma, is what it is. But we were talking about
Slightly
the
my webcam, I
combo
guess.
extensions a little bit too.
You'd be
Kinda
like up
combos
here.
that you
Hey,
were
guys, I'm
mentioning
up
that
here
leads
now.
into corner carry.
Hey,
One
I'm up
thing that
here.
is carried
Whoa.
on from Ken, I feel like, is the very, very traditional trademark target combo.
Oh yeah, I think it was called the Lion Breaker target combo.
I have no idea.
But
I think it's like Chin Buster.
Okay,
maybe.
okay.
I think there's like this is Lion Breaker and the other one
okay.
is Chin Buster. These are the two big target combos that has stuck with him for a while, I feel like.
Right. Got a new animation, but still really strong. If you want to make it even better, you can use the EX. Gonna take a little bit of that drive bar, but you can typically combo into all his initial moves, right? Into like uppercut.
Yeah,
and
that's probably the best.
Tatsu.
That's probably the best.
And those things really do kind of make it a
Unless
great
it's
start.
drive rush
We
cancelable,
talked
then you
about
can do
how
like probably
this
cool
is
shit,
just
maybe.
Typical knockdown target
just cool
combo.
stuff.
He uses to kind of control the neutral.
It's
along
very
with
far-reaching.
stand, like exactly, and it moves him forward too.
Yeah.
So you really have to be careful, but it's a great whiff punish tool, right? So
Oh, and you whiff punish the heck
yeah,
out of people over
bro,
at Capcom.
I was
I've seen somebody try to like sweep you and you whiff punish them.
Yeah,
Like,
bro,
are you
because
kidding
it just moves him forward, man. It just moves him forward.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
it's
a long
tough.
kick, but even still.
It's really far. Look,
Man,
it hit his toes. I don't like how his toes curl like this in the shoe, man.
You know, I've always noticed that. That's how you know he's a true martial artist. If his foot can curl the whole shoe,
crazy, man.
Those are martial arts shoes. They need to make these. Capcom,
That's
y'all need to
pretty
drop
funny.
these bad
The
boys
official
IRL.
CPS 1 hot steppers.
I'm just saying, bro. You put Ken on the side on the side of those bad boys, you're gonna sell out instantly. But also, you were talking about this. You can also combo into the run, right? And this is what really kind of like opens up this flashy part of the game,
exactly,
right? I talked
yeah.
about this, right? You can just do the regulars, but if you do the additional
I want
run
the
and then
extras.
do it, you know me, the flash.
Give me the director's cut,
you still
Steve.
get the big damage, and you get stuff like this where it's like
Look
really.
At the carry.
I was just about to say, and this is what I was talking about initially. This is really
Is
good.
it? I guess,
a lot of characters, I feel like.
Oh my
they
god,
get
dude! The
knockdowns.
amount
It
of
doesn't give
Kens
you
on
that
day
carry
one.
like that. But
This character's
Meaningless
top
is not a
tier.
lot of
Oh,
characters
it's gonna
that
be
I've
just
seen
annoying.
That have been in the beta, obviously. They get this kind of carry.
Why am I a Ken
mid-screen,
hater?
he pushes here and instantly boom.
I
you're
don't
in the
know,
guess
dude.
Right now, right?
I just
One
am.
of these bad boys. Oh, we got a game. And you know, you kind of like do it again, right?
I
so
think Ken
those
is a character
series
that's
is very,
he's like
very
soul
strong.
bad
And you still,
guy.
once again, even if
You know,
don't
he's
have
not
the
really like
opportunity,
flashy.
You still have this.
He
as
just
one of
does
the
big boy
tools to
damage
get
for
you
like
that
pretty simple
knockdown
ass
and that
combos.
pressure as well.
I've definitely
Not
seen
saying
you kinda
combos should be
utilize this
hard,
as well
but
in the corner. As
it
soon as
takes
you get
some
into that
skill.
mix, right? Let's say we have that.
Oh, yeah,
We have that
yeah.
option of like going into here, into the corner.
You know, play
There's a
people
lot
with a
to do
50-50
with
mix,
the Jinrai kicks as well.
which they can then probably
You
lead
kinda mess
into
around with it and
big
show me a
boy
little bit of the
combos.
mix.
Is just
He has 3 different enders for it, right? He has
usually mix-up characters don't do
kicks that
damage.
lead
They gotta
into
mix you a
this,
bunch.
low
That's
kick. It's
like
a
that's
standing
how they
low, by the way.
balance.
It's a
Like, if you're
standing
Kimberly
hold
doesn't do a
the
lot of
line, just
damage,
hold
right?
left,
But she has to
go all the
mix
way
you a
through.
bunch.
That is a standing
That's a
low, ladies and
standing
gentlemen.
low.
That is that's kind of tricky.
One of the things that's really cool about this game now, Street Fighter specifically, is that I feel like a lot of characters have kind of like stance transition moves. I feel like that's what it is for like Ken as well.
Yeah.
It really kind of made the game a lot deeper. Somebody who likes to have like a lot of moves, I feel like this really does like open up Ken. So having those extensions.
I guess
as
you
well.
block
So
low
we
and
were
try to
talking
react to
about this. So
overhead,
you
huh?
can do cool stuff in the corner where you get like the juggle. I'm not gonna be able to do this.
I believe you. I believe you. At least 3. What? Yes.
Right.
Yeah!
So I'm gonna do. I can do one. If you can actually juggle this multiple times. I've actually saw like Angry Bird do some cool combos with this as well.
Yeah, Big Bird's definitely hit me in the corner with like one of these.
Oh,
Oh, you know what I call those? Anytime I see a drop, I call it advanced level frame kill.
Okay. Okay.
Because you can immediately go into that. I've definitely seen counter hits happen. So if you ever drop that, if you ever decide to practice it when the game comes out, hey, just be like, I learned that from Metro City Academy. That drop was
Nice.
Exactly. It was intentional.
Tactical drop, yeah. I mean, it leads
but
into a
you
Rekka,
really
so.
do get this opportunity, right? You were talking about the extensions in the corner and
Right.
just using this pressure, right?
Yeah.
Stuff like this. If they don't have a DP, nice neutral jump setup, kind of delay the throw. That really gets them as well. But then you really get to do this stuff where you like get a knockdown.
I'm up. Oh,
Just keep
geez.
pressure.
Yeah, and then
like,
you get the
cancel
run.
Pressure is really good too.
Yeah.
Just in case they try to move, the step kick can clip them as well. And if you do think that they're gonna duck in some of these situations after the throw, you can just use the overhead to really like kind of get them as well.
Yeah,
And
he's
that-
got a lot of like overhead potential, or sorry, like high-low mix potential also
Yes.
from the flashy stuff that you were showing us earlier. One of the biggest things I've seen you use over at Capcom Cup is this sequence right here, where you run, and then like you get a mix going, right? So I've
Oh,
definitely
yeah.
seen that as a combo. And
I
tell
fucking-
me a little bit about what you can do for damage, or if you'd rather sacrifice the damage for a potential mix-up.
All right, so obviously if you get these
Tell
big
me,
setups,
Steve,
right, if
tell
you
me.
don't want the carry, you can actually just do big damage here, right? Dragon Lash extension, and you can just
That's
do
a
a
grip.
heavy punch
It's like
uppercut.
it's
Takes
like
off
20%
a
of your life
nice
gone?
chunk of damage, right? Now
You get a
15,
side switch as well.
maybe?
You can definitely get a side switch, right?
No.
Wait, what's the? I forgot the.
I got you.
There you go.
One of the other things that you can do that you've shown me earlier was target combo into the Dragon Lash.
Oh yeah.
Frame kill and
yeah,
overhead, right?
Yeah,
You've done that reset on me at least like 3 times over, and I'm like, I'm never falling for this again, but I still fall for it.
So my timing on it is really iffy, and like I said, fighting him and just fighting people at Capcom Cup really makes me want to get the timing down. And you can get the actual link to make it count.
Yeah, but the potential is there, is the point, right? Yeah, there's definitely
That's
there's
crazy,
definitely
dude.
potential to get a
Frame
ton of
traps.
high-low mix-ups, even outside of that, which makes Ken, I feel like, one of the bigger threats in the current
I'm
roster
mashing
of
level
the
3 on
game,
Wake Up. Fuck
just
you.
because of the damage
Fuck you.
potential
I'm
that he
mashing level
gets.
3 on
Look,
Wake
that-
Up.
that was
Fuck
it right
your
there.
high-low mix. Take this goddamn
What was it?
CA
I thought
to
it
the
was a 3
face
hitter, I think.
for 50% of
Unless
your
I'm
health.
tripping. Maybe I miscounted.
Maybe miscounted.
Take
But
this
for the
CA,
most
man.
pretty bad.
High-low mix. I'm waking
Like,
up Perry.
you know what, I blame
Fuck
the
you.
setup. I'm always gonna blame the setup. It's never us.
There you go.
That's
Take
the
that
secret.
setup. Okay.
That's how it goes.
Okay.
We did get to utilize a lot of the special moves. We talked about the normals a little bit, right? He has a very, very standard set of pokes as well. Standing light kick to
Oh,
control the
yeah.
space too. We talked about medium kick, target combo being very confirmable. But what's one traditional normal that he gets from 5 and just in general from the Street Fighter series?
So he has. I feel like stand medium. They changed it, but crouch medium punch, crouch and medium kick, great range as
He has
well.
a ton of them, actually.
Yeah, he has a lot
I
of.
thought it
like-
was just one.
No,
yeah.
no, he
Nah, he
has
has-
quite a
he
few,
has-
right? Even though he doesn't get like a knockdown.
Dude, that
on his
crouching
fireball,
medium
this is
kick
still
is
a great
fucking
range
crazy,
control
bro.
too,
Him and
right?
Ryu.
And if you get the
They were like,
still,
yo,
no
just lay it on the
knockdown, but
floor. Just be
damage
parallel
makes
to the
people
floor.
second guess. Sometimes they try to move
Just
in
lay down
between there.
completely.
It really does catch him off guard, and that's a nice part of like his pressure as well.
I agree.
And just in
Just
case you
lay
think,
down
like, oh, man,
completely.
they might do something. You can spin the EX, spins a little drive, but still an opportunity to keep that pressure in a positive way and make the opponent guess why you do have like this standard combo that you may not or may have.
And knowing we're of the same type of school, we're definitely of the RTSD style, rush that Shoto down.
Yes.
What I do like about it is his low medium kick is pretty far away.
Yes.
If you happen to confirm it, guess what? You get to, oh, sorry. It leads to a lot.
It leads to a lot, and it, once again, conversion, and he pushes you to the corner on top of that. So
corner carry is the name of Street Fighter 6.
You
put your man in the corner, put him in burnout, land that stun, and do it again.
Has to be his roundhouse, right? This is one of the coolest normals in terms of animation.
God, I hate that fucking move. Crush counter.
What I'm gonna do,
Street Fighter 5, that move is fucking deadly.
We've already seen what it looks like on hit normally. I'm going to neutral jump, then press a button as I land. Like as soon as I land. What I want you to do is, as I land, press roundhouse to show us what happens if it's a punish counter, right? I'm gonna do it. Ready? I pressed too long. Okay, maybe I'm gonna whiff. I'm gonna whiff the normal.
There you go.
Let me whiff the normal instead. That was my bad. Bad instructions from the teacher. And then, there it is. It leads into a different animation. You get a
That's crazy.
Follow-up after that.
I mean, you do gotta be ready for that, right?
Like,
you can just regular go into it.
If you know there's a punish counter coming, you gotta react quick, which is, like I said, like if Ken could be a Goober character, if it takes some skill and like
and you can go right back to that
situational awareness
after you get the Dragon Lash.
Then yeah, that's pretty good.
You could set up for the reset.
Right back into the reset. So he has like this circular gameplay to kind of put you right back. No, so
he has a pretty heavy flow chart.
Out of that range. But if he's
classic Shoto flow chart.
It's so hard to contest.
Every Shoto I think has like their own flow chart. I feel like
from like a handful of tournaments that had occurred during this second beta test. It's so good. It's so good. And the craziest thing is we haven't even gone to the supers yet.
Oh, that's definitely true. So we already talked about like what they gave him back, right? They gave him back the Shippu, but I think the level 1, that's the level 2. So it's actually the level 2. The level 1.
I'm just changing sides in a fancy way.
And
enter
the side
dragon.
switch, the enter the dragon flame kick, and then it's the side switch as well. So if you want to get some momentum back, and you're like, you know what? I need. Dang it! Why do I keep doing that? It was the side switch. It was the side switch.
I get it. It's a cool move, Steve. Right. I get it.
But let's just say you want to, if the sides were switched and you wanted to get that corner back, you can use this move as an ender instead to get that side switch, as well as the level 3.
Oh God!
Bring in the heat.
This is a pretty cool level 3.
Drags his fist on the ground.
I don't know why he does that because he already gets the flames. Is he like dragging the asphalt now?
It's like striking a match, bro.
But he already has it inherently.
No, dude, you got to make the whole glove on fire. See, at first it's from the fist, but when he drags the glove catches on fire too. I'm just saying, bro.
So it's like Cisco. It's like, I don't think you really want to unleash the dragon. There's a startup to it first.
I didn't know it. I didn't know that his fingers.
That's what he's doing, right?
I didn't know that only his fingers were on fire than his glove.
For all the old heads, you understand. All the new heads, you'll figure it out later. But I'll tell you what, yeah, I get that. I mean, I like the level 3.
But also, yeah, if you do it properly, you can actually get like a follow-up. Is this the right one? It's gonna get noticed.
So if you get the cinematic, you necessarily won't get the follow-up because it just leads to this. But what does happen, I will show you exactly what how to get the extra little animation to it.
Oh, this is like Street Fighter 5.
Off of, I think it's a height restriction thing. So I could just do. Okay, I'm bad. Sorry.
Oh. I'm trying. I want to see. I want to see.
If I can do it.
Oh,
okay, I got one more.
You got it. You got it.
You see how it hits way up above, and then you could. There you go. Just in case.
Multiple dragon punches.
That's so stupid, dude. Such a Goober-ass character. Why did they bring that back?
Like to see what you expect.
Why the fuck is he able to just do a super, miss it, but then still like get fucking a combo from it? Which leads into another knockdown.
Obviously, you're using like level 3.
Goober-ass character.
That's gonna use, but a lot of
I'm committing to this.
Possibilities.
A lot of people are gonna be like, "You suck at the game. You're bad."
I didn't know if that would work.
You think Ken's a Goober because you're bad. That's fine.
I would have been like,
that's
what?
Fine.
Obviously, you can tell I'm still like learning the whole Ken ropes. But another button that we kind of left out there, which is really good, because a lot of people look for this. A lot of people are going to be looking for this, and you still have this. But once they get to this range, boom.
Oh, God.
You know, you get that confirmed as well. So
just the animation of that straight. Now that used to be a standing medium punch button from like the 3 series, but in in 5 he had like the big haymaker series, which is now his drive impact. But I feel like this normal in general is very underutilized. I feel like from the last
good normal
beta test that I've been looking at. But
it's like Luke's medium punch from Street Fighter 5.
With punishes off of this, at least some like massive damage, because the difference between
I guess it doesn't bring him as far forward. That move seems way better. The kick.
Range in comparison,
in a way,
but it's cancelable.
Because the forward momentum's always good for with punishing.
Not cancelable. So this is gonna you're right, because you're gonna be using this.
But yeah, now it's not cancelable, right? The punch is, so the punch has higher value because you land the punch and you get the drive rush releasing the combo.
Right, and they're like, hey, I successfully made it past this roundhouse. You boom.
Oh god, yeah. There's so much damage.
Right, like
you just get to confirm
yeah,
that.
You just like I said, like they made it past that. Look at the damage cash out, and this isn't even like critical.
It's not. That's right. He gets the sit down and shut up.
35 to 40.
I love that line.
I've heard you saying it in the background when people were playing, like at Capcom.
And nobody knew what I was referencing.
What'd you say? Nothing.
I would say it under my breath, and I would also yell it out because it's like you have to.
It's too cool,
it's
man.
It's like the next Rufus when he goes like boom for the ender.
Exactly. It's the same thing.
But you have to yell it out as soon as you see critical eyes. Sit down and shut up.
Sit down. I like how the music. And shut up. It looks really cool. But also, like we said, man, this is what I like to see from Ken, man.
And it feels so good to like press it at a certain time. And, like the rhythm of Ken feels phenomenal. The style of Ken makes it so much more pleasing to the eye. I feel like he's the most aesthetically
pleasing. Bro, the Tatsus in the more realistic.
Favorite throw.
The Tatsus in the realistic style.
Up and over, see, you can get it
is. It just looks so goofy.
Right.
Just a leg sticking out and they spin. It just, I don't know what it is, dude. It just looks goofy.
That's fair.
The back throw happens.
Especially when they spin like 7 times.
So I've already had it ingrained in my mind to let you rock. Every time I see it, I'm like, there's a Steve. And then back to the corner, like, easy peasy. Now
you think Geek can probably grab that move
of, like, the inner workings
with his like leg counter move? You think they made it so Tatsu's count as a leg move?
Test people with is how good they are against a CPU. Right?
Okay.
Now you have the option, of course, there is difficulty set from level 1 to level 8.
Okay.
But using your knowledge, I feel like we're not even going to give you that choice. I'm going to go ahead and drive the bus, and then I'm also going to throw you under it.
Bet. Okay.
Because I know you're more than capable.
Oh my
lift the bus. Okay, Steve.
Let's see. When does this come back? When does this come back?
Success. Hey.
How much, bro?
Jamie.
Okay.
A level 8 jury bot?
You know what? Let me take off.
Oh, the rings are off.
Take off.
Level 8 jury bot?
Take a little weight off.
I'm gonna need a little sippy sip on this one.
Same. Let me get my sip on.
In the other week. Okay.
I'm excited to see what the level 8 jury bot does.
By the way, not in-game commentary. I need you to actually coach me. What am I doing?
Chill right now.
Oh, you better tell me what to do.
I told you.
She's already going in.
Bro, I don't know what to tell you. Back up, dude. Back up. Okay, punish. No.
What do you want me to do, Steve?
Okay, nice. You got it.
I'll probably watch one of each.
With punish.
One Steve and one Vicious fighting the bot.
Might be a choice. Back up a little bit though.
She listened to you. That was heavy punch. Okay.
Oh, there you go. Use some of those fireballs, bro. Don't forget. There you go. Back up.
Heavy
kick.
Oh,
Heavy go.
Okay.
Don't forget your stand medium kick too, bro. What are you doing?
I'm getting hit in the combo. I can't move. What do you want me to say?
Jab. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Don't do it. Don't drive impact. I swear to God.
Oh my God,
I pressed the button, dude. I literally called it, and I pressed the button. I swear. Okay.
Don't forget.
All right, let me watch Steve.
No. Situation with Steve. He's comboing me.
Oh, a meter. You could have killed her. What are you doing? You could have killed her.
I'm alive.
Bro, I like when she just walks at me.
And gets on her phone. I want all.
Steve, you're supposed to avenge me, damn it.
Right.
I'm trying my best, bro.
What'll be the setup here, Steve?
I don't know, dude. Something about like watching them fight a CPU just doesn't do it for me, man. Like, how can I explain it? Is this series seems like it's supposed? I feel like this series could be way more helpful if they got pro players explaining, right? It's nothing against Vicious. It's nothing against Steve, obviously, because they're great people. But I feel like watching somebody lose to a level 8 CPU is like not exciting. You just explained how Ken is so good, and now you're just getting washed. It's like, yeah, I guess so. You know, it's like Sagem did really good because Sagem doesn't really commentate. He plays consistently at like a high level. You know, he understands the game, but you got perfected by a CPU. Will I get perfected by a CPU? Probably not ever in my entire life. But yeah, so I mean that might be the end of the video. I don't know what else they got going on. Are they just giving away prizes? Oh, now they're just fighting each other. They're just Chun-Li. I want to wait for the Chun-Li breakdown. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode. You know, like I'll let this play in the background. Is this the new one? Yeah, this is Zangief. Yeah, I don't know. This series, I'm waiting for them to explain Kimberly and Jamie and Chun-Li, right? I think those are the three characters that should be using a little bit more of this. Like Guile, Luke, and Ken are by far the most straightforward ass characters that you could explain. Sonic Boom, Flash Knuckle, and Ken's Rekka. You know, that's basically all those three characters are. And I think Kimberly and Chun-Li and Jamie, right? They bring a little bit more with their personality. But yeah, so that's gonna do it for this. Hope you guys enjoyed it, right? I mean, I'm gonna do this weekly. Granted, I'm having fun recording them. I don't mind, and I hope that they're gonna turn out to be useful to somebody. Thank everybody. Leave a like, leave a comment. Hope to see you all again in the next Metro City. I won't actually. I'm gonna be at Disneyland, so I'll be late recording that one as well. Hopefully, it's Chun-Li or Kimberly. But see you guys. Bye.